Welcome to our channel. Today we'll talk about one of the greatest movies in Hollywood history, The Godfather. This movie is not only a classic, but it's also a great way to learn English. The story is full of drama, and the conversations are deep and meaningful. Watching it can help you learn new words, understand how people really talk, and get a feel for American culture. In this video, I'll tell you the story of The Godfather in simple English. While listening, you'll learn useful vocabulary and expressions. You'll also understand the characters, their relationships, and the powerful ideas behind the movie, like loyalty, power, and family. Let's begin. Part 1. The beginning. The story takes place in New York City in the 1940s. The Corleone family is one of the most powerful mafia families in America. The head of the family is Don Vito Corleone. People call him the Godfather. He's smart, calm, and respected. He helps people who are loyal to him, but he's also very dangerous to those who betray him. Don Vito has 4 children: Sonny, Fredo, Michael, and Connie. Sonny is hot-tempered. Fredo is weak. Michael is quiet and wants a normal life. Connie is the youngest and the only daughter. The movie begins on the day of Connie's wedding. It's a big Italian wedding with food, music, and dancing. Many people come to celebrate. In Italian tradition, on the day of his daughter's wedding, a man cannot refuse a request. So, many people come to ask the Godfather for help. First, a man named Bonacera comes. He's a funeral director. His daughter was attacked, and the men who did it didn't go to jail. Bonacera asks Don Vito for justice. Don Vito agrees, but he says, "Someday, and that day may never come, I will call upon you to do a service for me." This means Bonacera now owes him a favor. Then comes Johnny Fontaine, a famous singer. He wants a role in a Hollywood movie, but the director won't give it to him. Don Vito sends his trusted man, Tom Hagen, to talk to the director. Tom is the family's lawyer and also like a son to Don Vito. Tom goes to Hollywood. The director says no. The next morning, he wakes up and finds the head of his favorite horse in his bed. He is terrified and agrees to give Johnny the role. Part 2. Michael Corleone. Meanwhile, Michael arrives at the wedding with his girlfriend, Kay Adams. Michael is different from his family. He was a war hero and doesn't want to be part of the mafia. He tells Kay, "That's my family, Kay. It's not me." But soon, things change. A man named Sollozzo wants to start a drug business. He asks Don Vito for money and protection. Don Vito says no. He doesn't want to be part of the drug world. Sollozzo is angry. He tries to kill Don Vito. Don Vito is shot, but he survives. Sonny, the oldest son, becomes the acting head of the family. Michael visits his father in the hospital and sees that no one is there to protect him. He realizes his father is still in danger. Michael decides to protect his father himself. This is the moment when Michael starts to change. Part 3. Michael's first kill. Michael learns that Sollozzo and a corrupt police captain named McCluskey are planning to kill his father. The family decides that someone must stop them. Michael volunteers to do it. At first, no one thinks he can do it, but he insists. Michael meets Sollozzo and McCluskey at a restaurant. Before the meeting, he hides a gun in the bathroom. During dinner, he goes to the bathroom, gets the gun, and shoots them both. It's the first time Michael kills someone. Now, he cannot go back to his old life. After the murders, Michael goes into hiding in Sicily, Italy. While there, he meets a beautiful woman named Apollonia. They get married, but their happiness doesn't last long. A car bomb meant for Michael kills Apollonia instead. Michael is heartbroken. Part 4. Trouble at Home. Back in New York, things get worse. Sonny is very angry about how Connie's husband treats her. He beats her. When Sonny hears about it, he rushes to help her. But it's a trap. He is ambushed and killed at a toll booth. He is shot many times. Don Vito is heartbroken. He decides to end the violence. He meets with the other mafia families and makes peace. He wants Michael to come home safely. Michael returns to America. He reunites with Kay and tells her he wants to marry her. At first, she doesn't understand, but she still loves him. They get married. Don Vito, now older and tired, tells Michael he must become the new head of the family. He gives him advice. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Don Vito soon dies peacefully in his garden while playing with his grandson. Part 5. The New Godfather. Michael becomes the new godfather. He's smarter and colder than his father. He plans to take revenge on all the people who hurt the family. One of the other mafia bosses wants to kill Michael. Michael pretends to forgive him, but he's planning something big. At the same time, Connie's husband betrays the family. Michael finds out and has him killed, even though it breaks Connie's heart. Then, on the day Michael becomes the godfather to Connie's baby, he gives the order to kill all his enemies. While he's at church, attending the baptism, his men go out and kill every enemy leader. It's a brutal and clever move. Now, no one stands in Michael's way. He is the most powerful mafia boss in the country. At the end of the movie, Kay asks Michael if he killed Connie's husband. Michael lies and says no. Then she watches as Michael's men kiss his hand and call him Don Corleone. She realizes the truth. Michael is now the Godfather. The end. The Godfather is a story about power, family, loyalty, and change. Michael starts as a kind young man, but ends up becoming a ruthless mafia boss. It shows how power can change a person and how family can pull us into a world we don't expect. Questions and answers. Part 1. The Wedding. Question 1. Who is the Godfather? Answer. Don Vito Corleone is the Godfather. Question 2. What does Don Vito do? Answer. He helps people with their problems. Question 3. Is he a kind man or a bad man? Answer. He is both kind and dangerous. Question 4. Who is getting married? Answer. Don Vito's daughter is getting married. Question 5. Do people come to ask for help? Answer. Yes, many people ask for help. Question 6. Does Don Vito say yes to everyone? Answer. No, he says yes only if they show respect. Part 2. The Attack. Question 1. What does Salazzo want? Answer. He wants help with drug business. Question 2. Does Don Vito agree? Answer. No, he says no. Question 3. What happens to Don Vito? Answer. He gets shot. Question 4. Is he dead? Answer. No, he is not dead. He is hurt. Question 5. Who visits Don Vito in the hospital? Answer. Michael visits him. Question 6. Does Michael protect his father? Answer. Yes, he protects him. Part 3. Michael's first kill. Question 1. Who wants to kill Don Vito? Answer. Salazzo and a police captain. Question 2. Who decides to stop them? Answer. Michael decides to stop them. Question 3. Does Michael hide a gun? Answer. Yes, he hides a gun in the bathroom. Question 4. What does he do at dinner? Answer. He gets the gun and shoots them. Question 5. Is it his first time killing? Answer. Yes, it is his first time. Question 6. Where does he go after that? Answer. He goes to Sicily, Italy. Question 7. Who does he meet in Sicily? Answer. He meets Apollonia. Part 4. Trouble at Home. Question 1. Who hits Connie? Answer. Her husband hits her. Question 2. Who gets angry? Answer. Sonny gets angry. Question 3. What happens to Sonny? Answer. He is killed. Question 4. Who wants peace after that? Answer. Don Vito wants peace. Question 5. Does Michael come home? Answer. Yes, he comes home. Question 6. Who does Michael marry? Answer. He marries Kay. Question 7. What advice does Don Vito give? Answer. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Part 5. The New Godfather. Question 1. Who becomes the new Godfather? Answer. Michael becomes the new Godfather. Question 2. Is Michael smart? Answer. Yes, he is smart and cold. Question 3. Does he forgive his enemies? Answer. No, he plans to kill them. Question 4. What happens at the baptism? Answer. Michael's men kill his enemies. Question 5. Is Michael powerful now? Answer. Yes, he is very powerful. Question 6. Does Michael lie to Kay? Answer. Yes, he lies to her. Question 7. What does Kay see in the end? Answer. She sees men call Michael Don Corleone.